care less what they think. I'm fighting for life, brother. I'm fighting for all those people that have remolded the world.
The WWE has confirmed the powerful Austin 316 to the dominant and iconic. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Acknowledge me.
What's up?
What's going on, everyone, with another episode? You know how we do it. 3 topics. We talking wrestling with the greatest team of all time, Wrestling Venom. Go ahead. What you doing, Joe? You yeeting over there?
Oh. Yeah.
Ready to talk
I
about
guess.
Cody Rhodes.
What's up, Yee? What's up, fellas? You
And
about
of
to
course,
inject
we got
this?
the greatest of all time, RayBomb.
What's up? You about to get injected with this wrestling venom right now? Here we go.
As
What's
always,
up?
man, we have 3 topics. 3 topics that is important to wrestling this week. And I mean, we should just dive right into it. WWE, TNA crossovers. How you guys been feeling about that?
Man, it's been getting pretty good. TNA starting to look like the number 2 show, as they say, as my boy Manny was saying. It's starting to be that number 2 show, though, for reals. TNA is popping. I love that crossover, though, man. Obafemi was in TNA this last episode. Shoot, who else did we have over there?
Speak to him.
Who else was over there? Was it Cora Jade? Cora Jade was there? Man.
Oh, Corey Jade's got a match.
Yeah.
Monster for the TNA Women's title.
That's going to be fire right there. That's going to be a good match.
She's gonna get a stapler in the armpit.
That was a great match.
Right? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so some things, I mean, it's been cool seeing Santino with his daughter, you know.
She's
And
hilarious.
of course, the Hardy Boys.
Yeah. Oh, yes. The Hardy Boys are going to be on the next NXT, right? Next week. They're going to be having
Defending the tag titles, bro, on TNA.
Are they defending it against another tag team, the other tag team champs? So they're not putting up their titles, though, right? The NXT tag team?
Against the No Quarter Catch Crew.
Okay. And those are what? Those are the.
And here's some little bit of facts, though. The Hardy Boys have not wrestled a tag match in WWE since 2019.
Wow.
So that's dope.
That's pre-COVID.
2019. Yeah.
You're right. Damn. It's hard for me to remember stuff from back then.
Yeah, we kind of all.
TNA now, right? The Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. Yeah. The Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys are in TNA right now.
Okay.
They're doing pretty good, man. They got the tag
okay.
titles. They're keeping it live over there for TNA. Definitely.
Nice. Because I heard they didn't do very well in AEW, so I'm glad that they're doing good in TNA.
They're in TNA right now. They also got what's that guy's name? Starts with the he has another brother, the Nemeth. I don't know. These Nemeth guys, I'm not sure who they are.
Yeah, Manny.
Man, don't play with me.
was that oh,
No,
Dolph
bro.
Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler's over there.
Nick Nemeth. Who is Dolph Ziggler? I don't know who Dolph Ziggler is.
Dolph Ziggler.
That's right. That's Ryan Nemeth's
Wait, what's his name
brother.
again?
That's Ryan Nemeth's brother.
Nick Nemeth? So he's thriving over there in TNA?
They are. Actually, Nick Nemeth is
Okay,
as well.
good.
Yes.
Nick Nemeth? Oh, nice. Because, they didn't use him right in WWE. I'm glad he's living up to his potential in TNA because he deserves better.
He's a little bit more than a mid card. I'll give him that. Nick Nemeth, he had that title for a little bit. He was holding that title. Then the TNA title for a while, quite a while, and he just lost it to Joe the Jobber's favorite wrestler, Joe Hendry.
Boo!
Joe Henry.
Ooh, Joe
Oh.
Henry. It looks like Joe Henry. Yeah, Joe Henry's trying to keep it cracking with that crossover. It looks like he's trying to get a match with John Cena over there. What do you guys
Yeah,
think
Oh,
so
about
I mean,
that?
if you want to go down some facts, you got the
Yeah.
fact right here on paper. I know I'm freezing for some reason, but so Joe Henry has at least called out John Cena about 3 times. So first time was on Busted Open. Bubba Dudley asked Joe Hendry, who was the number 1 person you were looking over your shoulder at this very moment, and Hendry replied, John Cena. Then on
Yep.
San Antonio Live, an anchor asked Joe Hendry if there was someone in WWE he would love to wrestle, and Hendry said, for me, it's got to be John Cena, right? Look, what would be better than inviting John Cena to cross over the line to TNA Wrestling and maybe go for a 17-time championship? I'm ready for the challenge, John. And then the last one, big one, was just recently on TNA Wrestling on February 20th when Joe Hendry had this encore championship. I don't even like talking about that because it's all about Nevin. But encore championship concert where he sang one line that said, if you don't believe me, cross the line if you can't see me.
It was a great concert. It was a great concert. Okay, you just got to change your taste in music.
I gotta tell
For
you,
all-
you know who I like who does music well? The Final
John
Boss.
Cena?
Oh, Yeet. They should have
And
a
we'll-
little rap battle.
We'll get to the final boss a little bit later. We got a lot to talk about with that, but yeah, the final boss, he's pretty good. He does his little shtick on the microphone. He does a couple of sing-alongs. You know, he's no
Do you
Joe
guys want to
Hendry.
see this
Does he
match?
long?
Do you want to see Joe Hendry versus John Cena?
I would love to see that match. That would look like that would be somewhat of a good match. But I wouldn't like to see Joe Henry go down for John Cena. I'd like to see John Cena get over and get that title for sure.
Well, here,
You think? Go ahead. Go, my boy.
I don't. I'd want to see the match, but a non-title match.
Ah, what is that? What is that?
A
Get
non-title
outta
match? Come on, bro.
Might as well have it at a just a
It's
house
an
show. Might as well have that at a house
an
show, bro.
exhibition, a dark match, whatever you want to call it.
Are you scared Joe Henry's gonna lose? He'll lose that title.
That's how they're gonna get John Cena to get the 17 time. You know what? That's just cheap. If that happens, that's a cheap way to do it.
Hold up.
And would that
Wait,
even count?
Don't ruin TNA for me. You saying that's cheap? And
Cheap.
what's that? Aren't you a Joe Hendry fan? You kind of talking trash about Joe Hendry too.
Joe Hendry.
No, you're
No,
saying it's
I don't
cheap.
think he thinks Joe Henry can do it. You're a Joe Henry fan, but I don't believe you. I don't think you think Joe Henry got it in him.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
If John Cena wants a title shot for Joe Hendry's championship, he has to earn it. He needs to go through Moose. He needs to go through Moose, and then Nick Nemeth all in the same night, and then Joe Hendry.
Match, huh?
Yeah,
No, man. This is old school 90s.
Super Cena needs to earn it.
Hold on. Joe Hendry's the one that's calling him out, though, bro. Let's follow the storyline. All right, let me ask you this: is Joe Hendry crossing the line by like just calling out John Cena? Because people don't usually do that.
Yeah, you're right.
To call out John Cena, I mean, you can't poke the bear. Here we go. You can't poke the bear. You know, he's asking to get his ass whipped. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. Joe Henry's asking to just get his butt kicked. That's all I'm saying. You don't call out Cena without knowing repercussions. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this: Joe Hendry's just going into business for himself. He's taking care of his IP. You know, he's making himself look good. Whether or not this is all going to happen to go down with John Cena or not, the man is advertising himself. He's doing a good job at it. Might I go ahead and throw that out as far as the fake merchandise post from earlier this week? You know, I think he handled it like a champ, like the champ that he is.
Right? We got a comment over here. My bad. I don't mean to cut you off. My boy John Cox over here. He's saying John Cena versus Joe Henry in Las Vegas. How do you guys feel about that? You think that could be a potential match? No, that's not a WrestleMania match or a WrestleMania moment. I think they're gonna probably
Well,
save that one for a TNA pay per view, if anything. That'd have to be a
that's what I'm
TNA pay
saying.
per view because it's a TNA
Yeah,
title. You know,
TNA Rebellion is the following week in
Mhm.
LA. So if
Yeah.
he's gonna cross the line, I'd rather it be in TNA in
Correct.
LA. But Las Vegas, WrestleMania, TNA title, that would be great too.
That could be either way you go. If he wins it in Vegas or if he wins it across the line, either way you see it, it will definitely be a historical moment with wrestling in general. Whether John Cena, takes the title from him at Vegas or takes it from him at crossover, and I'm pretty sure of that.
Pretty
Yeah,
confident, dude. Really?
About that,
Yeah.
Pretty confident.
when
I'm-
it comes to that, I think they're gonna have to have a bigger venue. So either TNA would have to have like a bigger venue or just do it at a WWE show, because why wouldn't you want to sell the tickets on that?
True. They should capitalize on that if they are gonna have
gonna
John
wanna
Cena at a show. They do
put
have
butts
to
in the seat,
capitalize
yeah.
on that.
So yeah,
Yeah, it has to be on a big
Yeah.
venue for sure for that kind of match.
Let's see. TNA is that what? Oh, is crossover in Vegas or no? TNA pay per view. Las
TNA
Vegas.
Rebellion is not sacrifice as Unbreakable, I think.
Oh, okay, and that's in
Yeah,
Vegas.
it's a Thursday night show in Vegas.
Okay, John over here on the comment saying TNA pay per view in Las Vegas. That's the one I believe he was talking about. So
Yeah, I think they're promoting it as a pay per view, but it's weird because they have a week apart from TNA Rebellion.
okay, wow, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird because they got tickets for Rebellion and they popped up with that crap. I'm like, what's going on, man? If you're gonna give John Cena to that show, I'm gonna sell my tickets off.
That's what I'm saying. Can you do like some sort of ticket trade or exchange or what?
Shoot, man, that'd be messed up, man, because they promoted Rebellion first.
Nice.
Well, but yeah. Any last thoughts on Joe Hendry, John Cena, Kevin?
Well, I don't really watch TNA, so I don't know much. But all I can say is, I think right now is a perfect opportunity that back in the day, Vince McMahon, he wouldn't allow any kind of crossover like this for sure. So now that Triple H is in charge, he opened the forbidden door finally, and letting the TNA guys show up at the Royal Rumble. That was a big deal. Like I said, I don't know much about TNA, but I know Joe Hendry. I've heard of him, Jordan Grace, and then seeing them at the Royal Rumble. That was pretty cool, and that'll have a huge potential to have big crossover matches, and that'll print money, that'll sell tickets for sure. So I think it's a golden opportunity for both. It's a win-win for both companies, TNA and WWE. So maybe I can learn more down the line about TNA. So it sounds
Well,
exciting.
now that NXT got Jordan Grace on there, that was amazing. That was a good get right there. Jordan Grace is awesome. We all just we just met her not too long ago over there at Barrio Toys, and I knew she was gonna go there, man. I knew she was gonna come to WWE. She couldn't say nothing at the time.
But she went to NXT and she's still
Oh
part of
no,
TNA.
she's full on board with WWE now. Her contract expired at TNA, and she's
Okay,
now
gotcha.
going
Oh,
forward.
okay.
She's on in WWE, so she's in NXT right now, but that don't
Nice.
mean she won't be on the main roster here pretty soon. I believe.
right after WrestleMania.
Yeah,
out there?
she'll probably have a short
Go
stint
for
in
it.
NXT has the greatest women's division in at this moment.
Are
Just
you
saying.
Are you
Yeah,
talking about
really?
past?
Bro.
Are you talking about like? Are you comparing that to the past NXT women roster or?
I would say currently, but I mean it's a pretty good. Like if they were gonna squab up with the 2015 Horsewomen, it'd be a pretty good matchup. Just saying.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's getting hot again. I would say the women's division in NXT right now is getting pretty hot. They're getting a lot of women that are they're really into their gimmicks and they're really they're put it down right now. I would say that.
Yep.
All
All right.
right.
Anything else you guys want to say about the NXT TNA crossover before we move on?
Let's move on, buddy. I think we're good.
All right. The next topic: Elimination Chamber matches. So for the men's, you guys want to start with the men's or the women?
Either or. We could start with the
For the men.
yeah, let's start with the men's.
Start
Ladies
with women's,
first.
no?
All right, let's do ladies first.
All right.
Ladies first.
Yeah, I was gonna say ladies first. Yeah.
So I'm currently looking at the oh there you go. That's the picture right there. Yeah, there wow. That's one hell of a match. That's gonna be one hell of a matchup.
You want to give me the rundown? So give me the rundown. Who's on the women's side? So is it Bailey, Naomi, Bianca? Who else?
Alexis
Liv
Bliss,
Morgan?
Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Roxanne Perez, who just came out of NXT.
Roxanne Perez.
She's not in NXT right now, right? No, she's an IC. She's an IC champ. IC champion for. She's on the main roster. No, that's not her. Tell us, Manny.
what?
Manny knows.
You good. Keep going.
Roxanne
Yeah.
Perez.
Roxanne Perez. She's a
Oh,
IC champion.
so
She's a women's
So is she
champion, right?
officially on the main roster?
Or am I wrong?
I don't think so.
I don't think she has
Huh?
any title. No, I don't think she has any title.
No.
Oh,
If you're talking about the IC title, that's Lyra Valkyria.
oh that's
She has
right.
that
I'm sorry.
women's
I
NXT
get it
title.
confused. My bad.
Yeah, but I got my own opinions about the women's card titles, but we can talk about that some other time. But anyways, let's get back on the chamber match. So, who do you guys have your pick on? Who's gonna win the women's chamber
That's a real
match?
close one, man.
I don't know.
I
mean,
wouldn't be
honest, I don't
surprised if
know.
Alexis Bliss. I know she just came back, but I wouldn't be surprised if she won. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to give it to somebody that we wouldn't think of. They've all except for I believe Roxanne Perez. They've all held a title before. They've all held the women's championship before, so they're all good contenders, you know.
Well, Roxanne
But
Perez, wasn't she
Yeah.
the longest reigning NXT championship
NXT.
champion?
Yes, sir. I believe you're right. So I mean, they're all women. They've all been women champions. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe
For me, for sure, the one person that can't win is Liv
well,
Morgan.
we've already had the Liv Morgan Rhea Ripley match, and I'm
She
tired of
can't
that.
win.
I'm tired of the
Yeah, she
Rhea
can't-
Ripley and Liv Morgan.
Yeah, no,
So I think we can count that one out.
I'm gonna
Um,
go. Yeah, count that one out because if they go back to that, I'm gonna lose my mind because they're. Let's finish that. No, so Liv Morgan's automatically out because they can't go
Yeah, I
back
know.
to that.
Yeah.
So,
Who knows? Maybe they might maybe Roxanne Perez. I mean, but the only thing with Roxanne Perez is, I mean, if you put Roxanne Perez and Rhea Ripley in a ring together, I don't think it's really a fair match. Rhea Ripley's, I mean, she's pretty much of a brute. She reminds me compared to Roxanne Perez, she's like a Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying? Rhea Ripley would be like a Brock Lesnar compared to Roxanne Perez. You know what I'm saying? If I'm saying, yeah, she's a dominant. Rhea Ripley's pretty dominant. I don't know. Man, that really is a hard choice.
I don't even know who could win it. I'm being honest, and who could challenge Rhea Ripley.
So I'm
at
thinking
this
maybe
point.
Alexa Bliss. We haven't seen Alexa Bliss in the mix for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be a nice
Yeah.
surprise because
Just to get that
Yeah.
momentum going back. Even if she don't get the title at WrestleMania, that would be at least a bit of a different change to see Rhea Ripley and Alexa Bliss go at it. So
they never had a match, huh?
I'm not sure if they had any matches in the past. I can't really say. I'd have to look it up,
Uh,
but I forget. But she's been gone for quite a while.
Mhm.
She's been.
And I know she
Yeah.
has. And honestly, Alexa Bliss, when she was champion and she was going through a heel run as a champion, I love that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I miss that. That's why I'm a little lightweight disappointed that she's going back to that Doll and possibly
Yeah.
going to the White Six, and I'm a little disappointed with that because I'm all like, I want her old character back. What was her nickname?
The 5 foot
Uh,
of fury or something like
She had a
that.
nickname,
5 feet, whatever.
what was it?
something. I don't remember.
What are you asking?
But when she was what was that?
What are you asking, bro?
What? Because do you remember when Alexa Bliss was like the top heel champion in SmackDown? If way
Yeah,
back
5 feet of
then,
fury.
she had like a nickname. I don't remember. Was that
Yeah,
the one?
she didn't really have a name change or anything.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, but anyways, yeah, I want her to go back to that. I'm done with the doll or whatever. Well, I forgot what the doll's name is. I'm kind of
So our
done with
boy
that.
John over here on the comments, he
So
says, "I want to see Alexis Bliss, but Blair is going to win to go to WrestleMania and probably beat Rhea Ripley and then Jade Cargill. Oh, and then Jade Cargill will come in at the end. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
Jade Cargill, I
Yeah,
forgot all
no. Well,
about her. I'm being
she was
honest.
injured. I believe she went
Storyline.
out for surgery. Yeah, storyline. She's been out.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking that too. I was kind of thinking Jade Cargill might come back at WrestleMania. Um, but that would be a good. You know what? Now I'm thinking maybe Bianca Belair might get that title match with Rhea Ripley, and Jade Cargill might come out at the end of that match, mess up Bianca Belair, thinking because of you know, because of their tag team group. Yeah,
Of who attacked her?
maybe she thinks she set it
Yeah,
up.
because they're yeah, because right now they're teasing that Liv Morgan and did it, but I don't think there's gonna be some kind of swerve. It's
Yeah,
not them for
yeah.
sure.
No, I'm waiting for that swerve. That's the whole thing I always wait for, man. I'm always waiting for that swerve.
Yeah,
Swerve, right?
yeah.
Oh, not that swerve.
Dude,
Not
come
that
on, Manny.
swerve, man. No,
Come
no, no. Swerve when he
TNA's
drives.
number 2 show, bro. Come on. Hey, so for myself, I like you were thinking, Ray. Like, who's gonna be able to step up against Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania? I mean, it's WrestleMania, so we want top match. I think Liv Morgan could happen. Sorry, Kevin. It could happen. Roxanne,
Again,
they could push that. I don't want it. Bailey, I love Bailey. No,
She
not
doesn't.
right now.
No, you.
Ever since
That's
she
not
came,
Bailey.
yeah.
I feel the glow, but no. Bianca Belair, love you too, but no. It's got to be Alexa Bliss. There's got to be something fun. It doesn't have to be, but in my opinion, that would be the most interesting out of the stuff we haven't seen as of late. Alexa Bliss would bring something that would be fun, bring that crazy Lily doll, and just cause nightmares for Rhea
Oh, the
Ripley.
doll.
It
Oh,
could be
that's the
amazing.
name, Lily.
There could be like a really dark storyline there because you
Rhea
look
Ripley does
Speak
look
on
dark.
it.
Yeah.
you look at both of them and they're like, okay, the
Mhm.
Undertaker recently just validated Rhea Ripley when she won her title back, right? So
Right.
that's like a dark storyline, whatever have you now there, and then Alexa Bliss, of course, she's scary when she's dressed like that. So it's like
Well, we found
I
out
just,
who Joe's scared of.
That's the woman that he has in his nightmares. He has nightmares about her.
remember during the pandemic there was that one, I think it was maybe a pay-per-view, but she was fighting whoever, but it must have been pre-taped because all that stuff from the ceiling was falling down. You remember that, like from the set, it was like falling. But
Are you talking
anyways,
about during the pandemic? That happened during the pandemic?
yeah, when they had
Yeah.
the Thunderdome.
I think
The Thunderdome. Yeah, you're right. I do remember that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I'm saying it might be pretty cool.
You think some scary stuff is about to happen again?
Yeah, I want to see those two in a buried alive match.
Ooh, there you go. Bring it back. Buried
Or
alive.
or, or what about the
Bring it back. Like the first one for the women.
Or what about the Inferno match? Remember that with the flames on the ring? That the
Oh yeah,
get on fire.
Pre-
Yeah.
oh yeah. I think that's a lawsuit
Yeah.
waiting to happen if they bring back the Inferno match.
I know, right?
Nowadays, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they'll bring that. Yeah, nowadays
Yeah,
I don't think they'll
that's
bring
pretty
that kind of match
sketchy. I don't
back.
know.
All right.
Yeah, it was a product. I think it was a product
Yeah,
of its time.
yeah.
The first
It's
match.
Buried
good for when
alive
it
it
was
is,
there.
then. Buried alive.
Buried Alive.
Yeah, I guess we can go with a buried alive match. That
So
sounds
you
pretty
think they're
good.
gonna have? So you guys think it was, if it's Alexa Bliss versus Rhea Ripley, it's gonna be some sort
No,
of gimmick match or something?
well, go ahead, Joe. What do you think?
I don't know. I was just thinking about we're talking about different types of matches. I'm like, okay, what about like a mud fight? Like Jerry the King Lawler, like mud fight, or
Yeah, I
the
think they're
swimming
done with
pool.
those kind of fights, bro. I don't think they're doing those anymore.
Yeah, I think, yeah, they don't. No,
He
no
said,
more.
what about a
No.
mud fight?
Those days are over.
The
Mud-
mud wrestling,
Yeah,
yeah, this isn't WoW, bro. No, just kidding.
or the pajama match. I
Oh,
don't want to.
it was the panties match, bro. It was bra and
Oh,
panties match.
I didn't want to say that, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
no, they
I'm
don't do those
okay
no
with it if
more.
they want to
They
bring it
respect
back,
the
but
women's
I mean,
division now.
I don't think the women would be okay with it.
But not that kind of match. Not for WrestleMania.
Anyways, no, hey, no, but you're right though. That would make it pretty dark though if they bring back. Let's say Alexis Bliss does win it, and now it's Alexis Bliss versus Rhea Ripley WrestleMania, and being that we haven't established just yet that Alexa Bliss is with the Wyatt Six, but it's looking towards that direction as we see all those all those
teasing it.
teasers, like Kevin's saying, as we've seen all those teasers and things like that. So that would be pretty damn cool at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley, Alexis Bliss, and Wyatt Six comes out and helps her out or something,
I just thought,
or a turn, another one of those turns, and or swerve, like Joe said, another one of those swerves, and let's say Wyatt Six helps out Rhea Ripley instead, or something like that. That would be pretty cool too. This is all speculation though, right now at this point.
Honestly, at this point,
we're all
yeah,
speculating.
speculation. Yeah. Well, the Wyatt Six, they've been kind of MIA. I have not seen or heard of them for seems like months at this point. So they need to be a part of a more interesting storyline. I think the last time we seen them, they were feuding with Karrion Kross or whatever. And like I said, if they want to bring back the Wyatt Six, they have to have a really good
Right.
storyline for them, because they say they're on SmackDown now, but I have not seen them. Have you guys seen them? They haven't really done much with them. Their intro was great, but I feel like their momentum started dipping. Every appearance they had, so they need some kind of rejuvenation for their characters.
hey,
for
so check
sure.
this out, right? I just thought about so many different scenarios when Ray was talking and then when you started talking, Kev. So check this out, right? Now, Bo Dallas, Uncle Wyatt, or Uncle Howdy,
Howdy.
I should
Yes.
say. Yep.
No, you're good.
I've been hearing a lot, or I've been reading a lot of things about him not being able to fulfill the role of Uncle Howdy, or there's some type of complications. So
I think I heard
yeah,
about that too.
so
Something
I know
about
that
Bo
they're looking
Dallas,
for someone to fulfill the role as the new leader of the Wyatt Six. So I
Yeah.
think this would be great opportunity if Rhea Ripley or Alexa Bliss, say the scenario if Alexa Bliss wins the championship with the help of Nikki Cross, that brings that championship over to Wyatt Six, giving them credibility. Or they could do it the other way around, where Nikki Cross actually helps out Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley becomes the new leader of the Wyatt Six to bring
Ooh.
that faction credibility as well. So,
Wow. That's
dude,
deep.
I just got
That's deep.
goosebumps.
Oh,
I got goosebumps.
let's see it.
I got goosebumps.
Good job, Joe. That's.
But I do see Nikki Cross getting involved because remember they used to be really good friends. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, they were.
so
I
it's
remember
like
that. Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's yeah, I totally could see something. I want to say I want to see something happening there. Hey, the bumps are back. The bumps are back.
Yeah, and then they
Yeah.
need a leader. So yeah, you can't have a
Wait,
faction without a
Rhea
leader.
Ripley just got out of a the Judgment Day.
Yeah. Now
I
she
don't.
has
I
leadership
really,
experience.
to be quite honest, I don't want to see her get back into another group. I want her to. I want to see her do her own solo thing. I don't. I'm not ready to see her get back into another group. But that is a good prediction, though. I mean, that's good
Or
speculation. That's good. I mean, really
Rhea
good.
Ripley could do that and then take her new faction and take out the Judgment Day.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Right?
hey, yeah, because Judgment Day,
She can do her
they're
own
about done at
revenge
this
tour right
point.
there. Yeah, that sounds pretty dope too, though. I like that. I like that idea. All
See
right,
Margos. Yep.
what's
Well, if we
going on?
continue, we go into the men's
So
Let's get to the
Elimination
men's,
Chamber,
bro.
y'all.
Let's get to the men's. I think we got a
John
lot to say about the
Cena,
men's.
CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, ugh, Seth freaking Rollins, and my boy Damian Priest. Got that Puerto Rico going. What you guys thinking? Who's gonna win?
So whoever wins this match, hold on,
who wants
let's
to go
get this
first?
straight. Whoever wins this match
This is what Joe
will
wants.
go on to
This is what Joe
WrestleMania
wants.
to fight
Not
Cody Rhodes for the
necessarily.
title.
Not
necessarily. You think they
No.
could go for another
Rhodes.
title or what? What do you
Oh,
think?
I think 1 or 2 times before,
Mhm.
people took it somewhere else. It's probably what Joe wants, but I don't want
Oh.
Cena to win to go against Joe Hendry.
To TNA.
Especially if Joe Hendry's already like challenging him. But go ahead.
Well,
Speak
if
on. Who
John
do you want
Cena
to win?
wins, though, if John Cena wins, I wouldn't be mad to see John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. I wouldn't be mad to see that. But then I kind of feel like CM Punk would be missing out on his WrestleMania moment that he's been trying to get for the last year. But you know what? Let it cook and let's see what happens. I think maybe CM Punk. I mean, if CM Punk don't get the main event at this WrestleMania, he, if he sticks around long enough, which he probably has a long contract, at least 5 years, I would say, he'll be coming. I would say next WrestleMania he'll at least he'll main event. But I think they're trying to get CM Punk to main event this WrestleMania. I don't know.
So I see Joe with his awesome hat. I'm gonna skip
Yeah.
you. Go to Kevin. What's going on, Kevin? Who you think's gonna win? I go heel.
Hey, make up your mind. You can't see me
Man,
or
honestly,
yeet.
No, for me, for the chamber, both the women's and the men's, like I don't even know, but the easiest pick will be John Cena. But like Ray was saying, like CM Punk, he's been he's been wanting that coveted main event spot for WrestleMania. So I'm not sure. So it's a toss up for me between CM Punk and John Cena. I don't know, one of those two's got to win. Or honestly, maybe it might lead to a triple threat match with John Cena versus Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. But I don't know. I'm leaning towards John Cena winning it, and then CM Punk, he was upset about it. He's gonna swindle his way towards that main event match somehow, storyline wise.
So
So
I had a weird speculation. I
I-
didn't mean to cut you off. I had a weird speculation. I texted you guys the other day,
yeah, no, you good.
and I messaged you guys and on our text thread, and I was saying something just popped in my head, and I'm thinking, well, what if WrestleMania night 2 main event? It's a 4-way dance between Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns. Somehow, if they can make that happen. I don't know how that would happen. I don't know. I was just kind of throwing that out there. I was just kind of, I don't know how that would work out. I don't know how they would get to that scenario, but I don't know. I just felt like I would. I don't know. I just felt like I could see that happening.
Because honestly, as of right now, Roman Reigns, he's on kind of a limbo.
And that's
We
the
don't know
thing.
what's going on with him
Mm-hmm.
for when it comes to WrestleMania.
What
we
is
don't know
what is
what's
up
gonna
with Roman
happen.
Reigns? Where is he at? But I guess that's that's going into another
Yeah,
topic.
well,
but
Yeah, that's a whole nother
he's story.
topic, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's right now. He's storyline
Okay.
injured right now, but once WrestleMania starts creeping up, who's gonna be his opponent? Because Roman Reigns, he's always a big draw. He needs to have a big
What
match,
about
especially
if
for
there was a
WrestleMania.
4-way dance with Drew McIntyre,
So-
CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and maybe Seth Rollins or something like that? I could see that kind of happening. No, Drew McIntyre. You guys don't think Drew McIntyre would be getting the
Yeah.
main
Nah,
event?
if he's in the match, I don't think more than one of these people will be in that match. Unless it's CM Punk. Because Paul Heyman owes him something. We don't know
Right.
what that is. Paul Heyman might be able to bring him in
Yeah,
through Triple H.
yeah.
I think he even said like it's something that Triple H wouldn't want or something. So
And that's
I
why
don't
I'm
know.
trying to. That's why I'm thinking it's either going to be a 4-way dance, maybe even a 3-way dance. Might
Yeah,
even be a
three-way is
3-way
more
match.
possible.
Yeah. My guess was triple threat match, but even fatal 4-way,
Yeah.
that's a possibility.
Yeah, I
too.
think they're going to try to make the most out of that main event night too with Cody Rhodes. I don't think it's going to be a one-on-one match. I
But-
kind of feel like it's going to be a like you
No,
said,
one-on-one
3-way
match.
match or a 4-way dance. Either way, one
I
or the
mean,
other.
Go ahead.
But The Rock.
Oh
he
no,
threw
that's a whole
huge
nother
wrench
subject.
in
That's a whole
that
nother subject.
plan,
That's the
'cause-
next topic,
I
bro.
know. I'm just saying.
Know
I'm
your
just
role
saying.
and shut your mouth.
I know, but
These jabronis.
yeah, okay, we'll talk about that.
Let's
Yeah,
let's
we'll
go
talk
to
about
Joe the
that
Jobber real
after
quick.
this,
Who do you
but,
want to win?
What about Joe? Yeah, what's your pick?
I'm sick
John
of
Cena.
Seth Rollins. I'm sick of him. I
John Cena.
and then CM Punk. No,
Did you say
I'm
you're sick of
sick
John
of Seth
Cena?
Rollins.
Seth freaking
Oh,
Rollins.
Seth Rollins. Oh, okay.
It's like,
You
it's
sick
like,
of
bruh.
I agree with you on Seth Rollins. Yeah.
Don't worry, Joe. Yeah, don't worry, Joe. I don't think he's winning the match. I don't think he's gonna win it. He
and
can't
then,
win that match. No.
CM Punk. I'd want CM Punk to win, but unfortunately, that guy just gets hurt too much. He's like Jimmy Uso. Those two guys, they get hurt way too much. And then, yeah, shoot, I really don't want.
John
And
Cena,
Logan
huh?
Paul, he's got his stupid finisher. What one punch? What kind
Mm-mm.
of crap is that? You know?
Roman Reigns has a
his
one
new,
punch.
even
What are you
his new
talking
theme
about?
song is stupid.
Yeah, but he's got a lot more moves in his boot. That he got that Superman
5
punch.
moves of doom. Samoan
No, Logan
drop.
Paul cannot win that match.
Superman punch. Ooh, wow.
The
Spear.
guillotine. He got the guillotine.
4.
So, huh?
That's 4 now.
Okay.
What's okay?
And then Logan Paul with his one stupid punch. It's like, what the hell is that?
Hey, he's got some metal.
got
He's got
more
some
than
metal
that,
in his
though.
knuckles, bro.
So who
Yeah,
do you
but-
want, Joe? Who do you want? Tell us. You like
Yeah.
pulling us on the strings, just like,
Who's your
hey,
pick?
John
I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. Who do you want?
Yeah, let's go with John Cena.
We knew that from the beginning, man.
I knew he was gonna
Torturing us
pick
for
John
nothing.
Cena. I knew he was gonna pick John Cena.
I'm just trying to build my answer up. You know, get the
Uh-huh.
little anticipation. See, I riled you guys up, didn't I?
Process of elimination. He was eliminating all the.
Thank you.
losers first.
Exactly. Losers.
Yeah.
Shoot.
No, yeah, John Cena or CM Punk, one of those two.
All right,
gotta
for
win in,
myself,
so-
Drew McIntyre, you already know I'm not a fan. I apologize. I'm not a hater, but you know, I'm not a fan.
Oh,
He's a good
all right,
heel right
Logan
now.
Paul.
Boo. I like Drew McIntyre, but he's not
Yeah,
gonna win.
Logan
though.
Paul's dope. Sorry if y'all
But
don't, if
he
y'all
ain't
don't
a
like
champ.
him.
He ain't
He's
champ.
freaking dope. I'm sorry.
He can't win it.
Seth freaking Rollins.
But his new theme song sucks.
Damian Priest. He's had his run. I do like him though. I do like him, but
Mhm. Already
and
has
I'm gonna say
time.
no to Cena.
Whoa.
Looking at you, Joe.
Oh, me?
And I'm gonna go CM Punk.
Okay.
CM
CM
Punk
Punk.
because,
Oh.
and it's the next topic, but CM Punk and Paul Heyman in one corner versus Cody Rhodes and
The Rock.
won't happen. That's my whole. But yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Won't I don't think it's gonna happen.
Man, I'm itching to get to that next topic right now, dude. Oh my god, because I want to say something.
Boom! We in the final boss
All
era.
right,
Let's
we
go.
all gave our picks
Let-
already.
LFG, bro.
All right.
LFG. Speaking of LFG, I don't know if you guys caught that A&E LFG Legends and Future Greats, but that is a good show. I don't mean to switch topics, but yeah, that's a good show if you guys haven't caught that yet. But
I'm
let's
not.
It's all
LFG.
good, Ray. You're
I'm
promoting
plugging
that.
it, bro.
You're
I'm
promoting
plugging. I
that
told
show.
Kevin this morning. I was like, "Hey, we were at church," and I turned around. I was like, "Hey, I don't know if you watched LFG, but it's a pretty good show." All right, praise the Lord. Just kidding. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, are we on the final boss? The final boss.
All
Here
right,
we
let's
go.
the
Here we
final
go.
boss.
So all I want to say, okay, so check this out. So I feel like it was very awkward intro from the get-go. He came out with this new intro song,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that kind of threw the crowd off as he came out. You know what I'm saying? I was
Mhm.
like, I think I turned for a second. I had to go do something, and then when I came back, I was like, I heard the new intro song. I was like, what is this? I was like, what? Wait a minute. I thought The Rock was coming out. I heard the if you smell, and then all of a sudden, different song came on. I was like, what's going on? Then they show The Rock come out, and I was like, okay, The Rock's coming out. Then his old school song comes on or whatnot, and the OG original uh, theme music comes on, and I was like, okay, so they switched up the intro, but it did seem like the crowd was a little off from the get go, straight from the start. They're like,
Mhm.
what's going on? What this intro song's not hitting us? It's not hitting us right, you know. But he came out, he did his whole shtick. Comes out to the ring, says hello to everybody, does this. But and the other thing is like you couldn't really understand, like, is he being a heel? Is he being a good guy? What is he?
He
Because
was
at
a heel,
first,
bro.
he's over there.
He was. He,
He
he, he,
Nah,
he
he was
was
a heel.
promoting too
He was
much.
giving it to you, and then he was taking it back, giving it to you, taking it back. He
What
was
did
like,
Yeah, you said that
yeah,
this morning. That was a good point. Yeah,
yeah,
that was a good point because I didn't understand either. He
yeah,
was praising the crowd, saying "I love you," whatever, and then he's like, "You shut your mouth,"
right,
whatever. And I'm all like, "Okay, what are you? Are you
yeah.
good? Are you
I
bad?
yeah?
What are
I
you?"
didn't know
He's
how
the
to take
heel,
it.
bro. He loves that they made Moana to the success that it is now. He don't care about the people. He cares about the money. Final
So
boss, man.
he's I want to call him the corporate boss right now. He's starting to feel more like the corporate boss.
So
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
if you
he was
guys talk,
corporate before. He's been the corporate people's champ before, or the
Oh, the
corporate
corporation,
champion. Yeah, he was a corporate champion before,
the
and
corporation.
I feel like he's the corporation champion again. So, anyways, uh, but yeah, no, he came out and he announced WrestleMania for 2026 going to
New
be out there in
Orleans,
New Orleans,
April
live at the
11th,
Superdome.
April 12th, 2026.
Again,
Yes, sir. There we
again.
go. WrestleMania, and of course the
That
crowd
was
gets
the
hyped
first
because they
gift.
are in New Orleans. They are in New Orleans, so the crowd was getting hyped off that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then he goes into his other shtick where he starts singing a little bit, and then he tells the people to shut their mouth because it's the Rock song. He's all the Rock, let the
Only he
Rock
can sing.
sing, and the Rock keeps singing and stuff, and then he calls out his boy Cody Rhodes, and that's when it gets pretty interesting, when he pulls out Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes comes out, and and they start reminiscing. They take it back. He comes out with American Nightmare, and and The Rock is giving him praise. Oh, you're our champion, this and that. Uh, talks about since last WrestleMania. He's pulling the curtain. He's definitely pulling the curtain when he's talking about how their friendship has gotten so close since last WrestleMania. It's so good. Even their moms became friends. Mama Rhodes and Mama Rock, they became friends, and that's when it gets really interesting. And talking about the last time Cody Rhodes and him seeing each other was at the Netflix premiere on Monday Night Raw, and and that's when it gets a little bit, that's when he starts talking about how that's when he lays it into him and tells him he likes him as a champion and he wants to get him to that other level. How he has what, 500 million followers, and how Cody has a couple million or whatnot, but like you said, it's not a flex or nothing like that, but he wants to get Cody Rhodes to that level that The Rock is on. And I don't know. I truly think he does want to get him on that level that he's on as well. I mean, I think he's trying to help him out, but but who knows what he's trying to really do? He wants his soul. That's what he. It came down to that. It came down to that. He came in the end.
His
I'm
soul.
just gonna fast forward, but in the end, he wants Cody's soul, and we don't really know what he means by that. You know, I mean, what does he want him to do? Be a sellout? Does he want him to be the Rock's champion? Like the Rock tells him, you know, the Rock pulls the strings and Cody does it. What is it? What do you guys think that is? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
A
I
lot of
have a lot of
questions.
questions. It
Yeah.
was good. I had to watch this. I had to watch that promo about 3 4 times because I felt like I missed something. I was like, did I miss something or is something seems off? Something seems really off. Like I said, I watched it like 3 or 4 times just to kind of get a feel for if I'm missing something. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I think it's kind of. I feel like they kind of came up with this at the last minute because they kind of announced
Mhm.
his appearance at SmackDown like a day or two before. So because you know with The Rock, you never know. He's always a limbo because of Hollywood, and they don't know if his status, if he's
Mhm.
available for WrestleMania. And then he probably just said, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna show up at SmackDown," and then the writers are like, "Okay, what are we gonna do?
You
Whatever."
think it was a last minute thing?
So I honestly don't know what's gonna. Yeah, I think it was a last minute thing because I feel like they had like Cody Rhodes. He was supposed to be in a 6-man tag team match
Hmm.
for the main event, but they pulled him out probably at the last minute. So I feel like they just came up with something, and I hope they have a plan. I hope they have a long term plan headed to WrestleMania. But my guess is, The Rock. He's probably, he likes to manipulate. He wants to control the narrative. I feel like, if Cody Rhodes says yes to for him taking his soul, that the Rock can use it as his advantage. He could tell Cody what to do, doing his own biddings, and then if Cody says no, then the Rock's probably gonna make Cody's life a
Hmm.
living hell, for saying no. So I feel like going forward it's probably a win-win for the Rock because if he says no, he'll make his life a living hell. If he says yes, then he'll probably still make his life a living hell and tell him what to do, doing his bidding. So it'll be interesting. We gotta have to find out till next week for Elimination Chamber to give his
Yeah,
answer.
I feel like he's. I don't know if I'm gonna get some heat for this, but I feel like he's like somewhat like a little bit of a Vince McMahon. Remember Vince McMahon? People used to sell their soul to him, basically. You know what I'm saying? As far as wrestlers, how they were all corporate champions. Basically, he wants Cody Rhodes to be a corporate champion, and what I mean by that is like, remember when The Rock sold out and he became a corporate champion? Who else? Stone Cold Steve Austin kind of somewhat became a corporate champion.
Ken
Um,
Shamrock,
Ken Shamrock.
Big
The
Boss Man.
list goes on. Big, oh yeah, Big Boss Man, things like that. So a lot of guys sell out. A lot of guys sell out, and I believe that's what The Rock is basically asking. Nah, I don't know.
But do you guys think that Cody's even capable of selling out? And it's kind of like big
Hey,
coming out of left field, of him
If
turning
Stone
heel
Cold
and
did
selling
it, if
out.
Stone Cold can
So
do it, um, and sell his soul to Vince McMahon at that point in time, I think Cody Rhodes would do it too. I think he can. I don't know if he will. Remember,
I don't
Cody
know,
was a
man. I
heel
feel
for a
like I
very
feel
long time. He was heel. He was a heel from the time he got there
yeah.
until pretty much the time he left. He was pretty much a heel.
But why would he do it? Like why?
So
Because
Why he?
the Rock
that's
offered
the
him. He
big question
said,
is
"Hey,
why.
he's all you get anything. He's all, I'll give you anything you want,
What does
anything.
Cody Rhodes need? WWE champion,
A future
He has
for his
everything.
kids, you know."
He
a
has the
future for
fans.
he's
The fans love
the
him.
top one of the top paid guys. Like what else does he need?
I don't
He needs
know.
tattoo removal for that funny thing on his neck.
Maybe that's what he needs. He does need that.
No, but Manny, I do agree with you. He needs to have a damn good reason
Yeah.
to sell out. He can't just do it just to do it. The crowd they're gonna turn on him and hate it.
Well,
So you better have
the
a damn
Rock
good
was
reason
talking
the day
about taking him to that other
he
level.
pulls the
So
trigger.
taking him to that other level was as a Hollywood star, as a somebody more than wrestling. I believe that's what The Rock was talking about when
No, it's just bigger than
he said,
him.
"I'm here. I want you to be here. I want you
Yeah.
to be at that higher level." So I'm thinking, yeah, he wants to take him to that higher level, higher than you know, like movie star status almost. I'm thinking.
Oh, this,
Hollywood, Hollywood status.
This is why I feel like this storyline is actually about like Hollywood.
Yes.
So like as of late, the last couple of years, everyone's like, oh, so this person sold their soul to be an actor, actress in Hollywood, and now The Rock shows up. And truthfully, I feel like we're gonna miss something, like except for Kevin because he's watching every Cody Rhodes match. But like the stuff that Cody has done is still being overlooked. You know, there's key moments, bringing back the Winged Eagle title, getting us excited, but it's still being overlooked because there's still top tier wrestlers like Roman Reigns, even Jey Uso, and truthfully, The Rock is the most powerful person in WWE. He said that in that promo.
He owns TKO, or he's a part of TKO,
Mm-hmm.
who owns
He did mention
WWE.
that, yep.
Correct.
So every time The
He has
Rock
all the
shows
power.
up, he brings the ratings up, and that's why Raw ratings go down, and SmackDown goes down. Is whenever he leaves, people kind of go away. He brings in everybody. He wants Cody Rhodes to be that, but does Cody Rhodes need that? Like, yeah, the product would be better, but Cody has done stuff in a different way. It wasn't working for him in WWE. He left. He made stuff happen. Came back being a superstar, a made superstar by himself. Skip The Rock, bro.
You don't want to see Cody sell out.
For what?
I do.
There's no what's the story? What's the story?
Yeah, exactly. You have to have a good story. You have to have a good story. You can't just do
He's
it
getting
just to do it.
He's getting old.
You know, there has
He's
to be
getting
a
old.
reason.
He's
He is.
Cody.
You're right.
It was getting old.
No, you're right. That's good. Yeah.
Once
He's
when
old?
you pass 40, it's pretty much downhill from there. Think about it. Now, if I recall correctly,
Thanks a
couple
lot,
years
Joe.
ago, when he was what?
No, I'm just kidding. He said once you pass 40, I'm like, thanks a lot, Joe.
Oh,
Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead.
for wrestlers. I mean.
Man.
But
Oh,
yeah,
okay, right on.
I mean, if you think about it, yeah, I recall reading something when Cody was in AEW, and it was about his longevity as far as how much longer does he want to be a wrestler, and he said that he really doesn't want to be there as long as like Ric Flair has been in the business. So
I don't think anybody wants to be there as long as Ric Flair. But go ahead, my bad.
But
That's fine. You want him to come over?
I wanna say
Sorry,
I don't want. I want to say that he did mention something that he's gonna retire in his 40s. So is that true? I don't know, but the road schedule. Think about the schedule once when you're getting up there in age.
Hey, come
It's
here. Right here.
I don't know. It would suck to be on the road that much.
Sorry, y'all.
It's all good. Hey, I have my dogs over here. Maybe you guys got your kids. I got my dog over. No, I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you.
Man, he's all blippied out. I like that.
Yep.
Big Blippy fan?
Yep.
Nice.
Say
I have
ye.
watched Blippy too.
You do one? Anyway, back to the story. Back to Cody Rhodes and The Rock, the people's champion, the most powerful person. I know you, Blippy. Go.
That's there's your tribal chief right there.
Yeah, I know. That's a whole nother story. But yeah.
What do you
What's
think?
the story?
What do you think,
Because of
Manny?
age, you gonna have Cody Rhodes sell his soul for age? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna turn him to 20 years old?
He's not that old.
Is he gonna bring back his age? Like he's gonna go back to being 20? Like what do you mean by age?
No, I mean think about it. He's
You think
roughly
his
around
time's
what?
coming to an end? Like his
Like around
time's
what?
coming to an end?
If you think about it, he's I want to say he's born in the 80s, right? He's anywhere between maybe 38 to 42, somewhere in that ratio, I'm assuming. Now, if you think about it, it's gonna suck to be on the road as much as they've been, and however long. I understand he probably has his bus or whatever, but going from city to city on the road on that, that old, I
He's
wouldn't want to
39.
do that. I don't even like driving a SoCal. it's
You're right. He's 39 though. He is 39.
Oh,
He was born in
And it's like,
1985.
I don't know. I mean, if if I was in his position, I'd do the smart thing. I'd go wrestle part time, and if I go to Hollywood, go to Hollywood.
Work smarter, not harder.
I don't think
Exactly.
he's going to Hollywood. That's not the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
He's just trying to make him higher as a champion. Because
Like,
right now, when you introduce Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion, it's not bigger than Roman Reigns. It's not bigger than The Rock.
Dishwasher.
It's not bigger than. It might not be bigger than Jey Uso right now.
So if there was I'll put it in perspective. If there was an autograph signing, a meet and greet, and they said you can meet these three guys, you could meet The Rock, you can meet Roman Reigns, or you can meet Cody Rhodes. Who would you pick? Who would you pick? This is a meet and
I
greet.
go with the,
You
I
know
go
I
who
know who
I'll
I'd pick. I'd pick The Rock, actually, to be honest with you. So
You know,
Kevin, if you say Cody Rhodes, I'm gonna slap the taste out your mouth, bro. Go ahead, say it. Say it.
Cody
But-
Rhodes, man.
but
yeah,
that right there
Cody
will
is
tell
who
you-
I'm gonna pick Cody Rhodes.
that'll
bro,
tell you who's on that level. You know what I'm saying?
I'll pick him.
Who? I mean, who would you guys pick? Honestly, who would you pick out of those three guys?
Roman or The Rock. And it depends what merch I have with me.
But either way you see it, yeah, I know. What title belt he has on him at the time, so you get that
Right.
sign. Yeah, I know that's what you're thinking. But no, on the real though, I mean, out of those three, I mean, Cody Rhodes was gonna. He's always gonna be that third person. He's always gonna be right below all those guys. And what The Rock was trying to say is, he wants to get him to that level past what The Rock is doing. He's like, man, I'm on this level. I want you to be on this level. So
Mhm.
basically, he's telling
you,
Cody Rhodes, he's like, man, I want to get you better than me. He's like, I want you
Yep.
to surpass me. I want you to be
It's not
better
gonna-
than that, you know?
you can't do that if you're just committing only to wrestling. In order for you to
Exactly.
get a status
Yeah.
like that,
No, you're right.
you have to go to Hollywood.
Not necessarily.
Not
Roman
just
Reigns is
Hollywood,
bigger
but
than
you got to
Cody
do a
Rhodes,
little bit
correct?
more than wrestle. You got to do more
Nah.
than wrestling. You got to take your game to a higher elevation.
Yeah.
You
What do you
can't
think?
you can't compare someone who is in multi areas as far as, let's take it's like kind of like if you compare Brock Lesnar to John Cena, right? To me,
Oh wow.
in real life, Brock Lesnar will whoop the fuck out of John Cena. He would kill him.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Maybe.
No,
That's
maybe.
true. It's damn
John
true.
Cena,
Real
Some
life.
little
John
dudes
Cena
whooped
has
on
no-
Brock Lesnar. I'm just
Listen.
saying.
Listen, hey, John Cena has no real fight experience whatsoever.
All you gotta do is
No
catch him
training.
one time.
that doesn't
That's
no.
That's what trained fighters be thinking, man. And you can defend, but like if you get one clock, that's all it takes. You done.
Eh,
Ask CM
it's-
Punk. He's a trained fighter.
How many fights he win? How many fights did he win?
That's
Dog.
different.
Yeet.
That's different. I did not bring up his name on purpose, so I mean,
Like you said, Brock Lesnar.
I specifically said Brock Lesnar,
You could even
Ronda
said Ken
Rousey.
Shamrock.
Ronda Rousey, Ken Shamrock, Dan the Beast, freaking Severin, if y'all
Yeah,
remember
so,
him,
Yeah.
Or- or here, Steve Blackman, right? He was like whatever in wrestling, but you know what? Dude was a trained fighter, so it's like,
I got more respect after hearing his stuff.
so it's
His
like
documentary and backside.
you really can't compare someone who's only been in the wrestling world with someone who has multi credible things outside of
Okay,
wrestling.
so now you changed the subject though.
No, it's
you
still
went
the same
you
subject.
no you went first from Brock Lesnar beating up John Cena, which means Brock Lesnar
The-
should be able to be more legendary, but more people know about John Cena. He's still doing movies. He's still doing a bunch
No,
of stuff. He's
you're-
on
you're not-
McDonald's. He's
No, you're not hearing me out though. I did not change the subject. I was actually backing up what I'm trying to say as far
this is
as
getting good.
Ray, help me out.
No, I want to hear what you got to say too.
you know what I'm talking about. So it's like,
we don't. That's what we asking.
Actually, I'm kind of lost.
We more lost in The
where
Rock's
we going with
promo.
this.
Hey, I'm kind of wondering when Brock Lesnar's coming back now.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, no, yeet. No.
Nah, he's done probably.
No, I get you. You're saying he can whoop on him, but
No.
how does that relate to The Rock and Cody?
so the only reason why I brought that up is
Mhm.
because I was backing up the fact that because Brock Lesnar, right? because he's credible outside of WWE. That fool's a
Right.
trained fighter, okay? And he's in WWE where he's pretty up there, right? Now, if you take someone from Hollywood, let's take The Rock, right? He's dominating up there on the screen as well as in WWE.
Right.
You can't take someone who has all these
Accolades.
accolades, thank you,
Mhm.
from outside of WWE and compare him with someone in WWE who has nothing going on the
Not
outside,
those
not
kind of
doing it
credentials. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's not there. The popularity is not there. He doesn't reach everybody.
Like you're
Brock
saying.
Lesnar,
Okay, I
Brock
see what you're saying.
Lesnar,
Brock
That was
Lesnar and John
I see what
Cena.
you're trying to do, but that was a little hard because Cody Rhodes to me is better than Brock Lesnar in WWE ring, and I would
Oh,
pop
no.
way more for Cody than Brock
No
Lesnar.
way.
Yay.
No
Brock
way.
Lesnar with his old wag butt beating
Bro,
everybody.
maybe I'm a
and
Brock
we was just
Lesnar
like,
guy, but no
we were all
way.
tired of him.
Hey.
Everybody
No,
was
I
tired
was
of him.
never
for
tired
years.
of him.
Thanks,
I was
Manny,
hoping he
for
would
saying
stay.
that.
I keep hating when they
Kevin,
keep
no.
kicking him back out.
in a real fight, Brock
This
Lesnar
isn't
will
real
kill
fight
Cody
though.
Rhodes.
This is sports entertainment. This is what we're talking about. Sports entertainment.
But I'm saying,
Mhm.
Sports entertainment. We're not talking UFC and everything else that's under TKO, whatever's going on over there. We're talking sports entertainment. So yeah, he could whoop him on the sidelines, but
On the
see,
street.
in WWE, if Brock Lesnar was going to show up,
you just contradicted yourself though.
no. If
Yeah,
Brock Lesnar showed
you
up
did.
today, let me finish. If Brock Lesnar was to show up today, we would pop more than Cody Rhodes. But that's because Cody Rhodes has been here. Brock Lesnar hasn't been here for like how long? So it'd be a
Been at least
surprise.
a few years, yeah.
2
It'd
years
be a
now.
surprise. So it'd get more of a
At least
pop.
2
But if they
Yeah,
both
2
came out at the
years.
same time and they've been wrestling this whole time, man, Brock Lesnar was booed for so long. He was like Roman Reigns. We hated him. Sorry.
I
Sorry,
don't know
Ray.
about but yeah.
We hated him.
I think
Some
you
hated
hated.
people
I think
hated him.
you hated him.
A
I
lot,
didn't
I
hate
don't
dude.
think he wasn't getting
was
the Hulk
boring.
Hogan treatment
I did too.
by any means, but I mean there were people booing him.
We
He
coming
wasn't
for
getting the
you.
Hulk Hogan treatment though.
Okay,
It-
so besides the whole sports entertainment, fake wrestling, whatever, right? Brock Lesnar will
oh,
whoop his
what
fucking
the?
ass.
We have a podcast. Here, who is this guy?
He would
Joe.
be hun-
Boom. You don't know. Yeah.
Did he click him off? Did he turn him off? Bring
I'll
Joe
put you back on.
Bring Joe back.
Go ahead.
Bring
You
him
go get. You can get people mad. Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
How you gonna talk about something you love?
It's all right, Joe. You can get some nuclear heat on you. It's all
I'm
good.
good.
You
No,
really hating
anyways.
on the product now? Like what's going on with you, man? What's been going on?
No, I told you how it was, and shit. You know,
What is
Hey,
it?
this is
though?
getting real. Hey, this is getting too real. Not fake.
It's fake.
No.
It's wrestling, bro.
Is
No,
this,
it's
is this a
fake like
work or a shoe?
No. He said the F word, bro. You said the F word, man. This is a wrestling podcast.
You can't
said
say-
the F word. You can't say that. You can't say that. Family
Family
friendly,
friend-
bro.
family
You can't say
friendly
the F
product.
word.
Come on.
Hey, a long time ago, back early 2000s, they took the F out. You know that? You're putting the F right back in there. No, anyway.
Anywho, back to Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
Cody Rhodes is not on Roman's level. He's probably not on Jey Uso's level. Sorry, Kevin. He's there, but Jay might be higher than Roman at some points. He's selling more products than your boy right there rocking the yeet.
Oh, yeah, Jay's really popular
But
right now.
why
for
would
sure.
Cody sell his soul? Tell me that. It is not no age.
That's the number one question. That's the number one question.
Maybe because he
Manny.
needs a half a
Why?
billion
It has-
followers like The
You
Rock.
can't just do it.
The
just
Rock
to do
said
it,
he
baby.
has a half a billion followers, and Cody only has a couple million.
He ain't never
No,
said hi to me though. I follow him. He don't say hi, so you don't need all them people.
You don't. But you know what? I don't know. Maybe maybe the Rock they kindled up a good little friendship here, and maybe he's like, look, man, we're good friends. We can talk. Let me get you on that level that I'm on. Let me get you on. Let me show you how to get there. He's like, you just got to be, my champion. So if basically he wants to pull the strings for Cody and show him the steps he's got to do to get to where The Rock is at. Maybe that's what he's trying to do. Maybe he's trying to get him to that level. Maybe he's being honest. I don't know. Maybe he's being honest. Maybe The Rock's showing his a different side to him. Maybe he really does care. Maybe he does, or maybe he doesn't.
Well, he's
I
in
don't
charge
know.
of the product. And the product right now,
Yeah,
Cody Rhodes, like I said, is being overlooked.
he is.
So
I agree with you on
I
that.
mean, if I'm gonna act like I don't care about Cody selling us all that stuff, and he went to The Rock, it would be a better product. The end. It would be a better product. It would be more interesting.
It would.
But if I'm Cody Rhodes and like I'm not thinking breaking the fourth wall or any of that stuff,
Mhm.
then like there's no story to it. There's no reason to. He's got everything that he wants.
You know what's gonna happen though.
Mhm.
Cody Rhodes. I don't know. We're gonna upload this later to Spotify. For those of you that don't know, we got a Spotify podcast. But I am wearing that Cody Rhodes shirt, and this is what's gonna happen to Cody when he. And I'm holding up my Cody Rhodes shirt where the logo's in fire. That's what's gonna happen to Cody when he sells his soul. That's all I'm saying.
Poor guy. I still remember when.
All right, so Ray says he is. I
So-
say he won't. Manny, you say he won't?
I don't know. To make the product better, I would say
I
yeah.
say no.
I hope he does.
But-
I hope he sells his soul to The Rock.
But
The Rock knows what he's doing, man. He's not he's out where he's at for a reason,
But if
It'd
I'm
be in
not
his
trying to
best
break
interest.
the fourth wall, then
Mhm.
say no. I'll say no.
No-
There's
no?
no point. No.
No.
What about you, Joe? What you
Yeah,
guys
I
say?
say no. Yeah.
Sell the soul? No. Sure?
He's not Cody Rhodes is not Cena. Cody Rhodes is not Cena. So Cena can never turn heel, right? But Cody could.
Exactly.
Cena could never turn heel. Cody can. And
You think Cody
that's one of
can?
my points. I think Cody can, and he will.
I know it. Dang. Okay.
Yeah, he could. You just gotta tell me
It-
why.
I
It'll
think
be a
it's possible.
drastic shift, but to reinvent his character to something to freshen up like his title
Yes,
reign,
exactly.
it does make sense.
Kevin
it
hit
does
it.
make sense.
That's what I said. The product.
The
Freshen
product,
up
yes,
the
it does
freshen
make
up the
sense.
freshen up his character, freshen up the
'Cause-
product, change it up a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, because
sooner or later he's gonna get booed anyways.
Right, because I'm a Cody Crybaby, but it is getting kind of stale.
It is.
His title reign has, it's not terrible, but I think it could have been better.
Overlooked.
So
Tell me how
overlooked,
bad that
yeah.
crowd would erupt
He needs
if
to be
Cody
more-
switches sides. Becomes a corporate
Yeah.
champion. I know they haven't said corporate champion, but that's me
Yeah.
just throwing it out there.
It'll-
If Cody turns corporate and turns into a corporate champion, tell me the eruption the crowd you would hear in the crowd. If he were to change sides like that, that would be crazy. That would be madness. Nobody would be
that would.
expecting that. That's why I want them to do it. I think I live for the twists and turns. I really do. I live for the twists and turns, and that would be one hell of a twist and a turn.
Yeah,
He needs
because
to be more entertaining on the
What's
mic.
that, Joe?
He needs to be more entertaining on the mic.
Yeah, his
Because
promos.
Cody Rhodes.
Right, and
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
because you're not gonna get anywhere near to where the Rock status is talking the way you do on the mic. Now, as far as Roman Reigns go, that's where Paul Heyman comes in.
There we
He
go.
got him talking for him. So,
Mhm.
in order for Cody Rhodes to get anywhere near that type of status, he needs to straight up be more entertaining and better on the mic. Now, I've seen him do these skits with his friends, the Young Bucks and stuff. What he was being possessed or something. I don't know. Did you guys see that?
I did see that. Yeah, I caught those old ones.
Okay, that was original and it was pretty entertaining, And it's like it'd be pretty cool if he could bring something like that, over. But
There's a key word, entertaining. I think he would be. I think he would be a whole lot more entertaining if he turned heel. I think the the field's wide open if he were to turn heel. I think he was heel before, and he was a damn good heel. Tell me he wasn't dashing Cody Rhodes. Tell me that wasn't a good heel. That was a good heel move. Even Stardust was a good heel.
Stardust. We don't talk about Stardust, all right?
We don't talk about that.
We
Okay,
don't
well,
talk
We don't-
I got the
about
we don't-
I got
Stardust.
we don't
I
say
got the
the S
figure
word
hanging
around
on my
here.
wall.
Yeah.
We don't say the S word.
Nah.
We took the F out and we don't say the S word. Okay, I got it.
So March 1st, we'll find out. March 1st, we'll get more answers.
At the Elimination Chamber match.
Chamber,
Or, I'm
yep,
sorry,
yeah.
Elimination Chamber PLE. That's when
Yep.
that's when Cody has that's when he's able to give the answer. That's when the final boss told him, he said, I'll be expecting my answer at the Elimination Chamber. So when that goes down, that's what I'll be hoping to see. I mean, or maybe it won't even be right away. Maybe he might say no at first, and then come WrestleMania, he might change his mind or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Because even after the chamber, we still have like a month and a half until WrestleMania. There's plenty of time to tell a story.
Right.
So,
Right. So I think we'll be able to understand more after the Elimination Chamber, and we'll see what we got going on coming into WrestleMania. That's gonna be Elimination Chamber is gonna. That's the key to it all. That's what I'm waiting for, man. I'm waiting for that Elimination Chamber.
No, that
Wait
is,
for
and
that.
honestly, guys, I think this chamber, the Elimination Chamber, this Saturday is going to be interesting because we don't know the women's who's going to win it and the men's, and then not to mention this unsanctioned match, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. That should be a good one. And then Cody Rhodes is supposed to give his answer, so that should be a good PLA on Saturday. I'm looking forward to it.
Can I say something to piggyback off of Kevin?
Mhm.
If it's gonna be an unsanctioned match, where is this in Canada?
Toronto.
It's in Canada, right?
Toronto, yeah, the two Canadians
Alright.
going after it.
I'd rather see the unsanctioned match in the Hart Dungeon, kind of like how Shamrock and Owen Hart did it. I don't know if you guys remember that, but
I
Owen
think they
Hart-
sold that house.
I don't know. I was watching Fully Loaded and earlier this week, and it was just so entertaining. Like, bang,
This guy got
bang,
hyped.
awesome. Yeah.
I'm watching old school stuff right now as we speak. So right now I'm
Seems like-
watching The Miz get beat up by the MVP. But go ahead.
You really gonna take a shot at me, huh? Bring it. You.
Yeah.
It seems like we should do an episode about past pay-per-views or at some point. I mean, we got to start talking about WrestleMania pretty soon.
Yes.
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 I'm gonna throw this out. Do you think Roman Reigns is gonna be jealous?
Oh,
at this whole
definitely.
Cody's versus The Rock, or Cody
He's
with
got,
The Rock?
he's definitely going to be jealous of The Rock coming to because he never once asked Roman Reigns to be his champion, has he? He never said that to The Rock. He said, "Oh yeah, I acknowledge you. Yeah, I acknowledge you. You're our tribal chief," but he never once said, "Hey, you're on this level. I want to get you on this level." He never offered him that. Why? And that's his family. Why wouldn't he offer that to Roman Reigns first? And that's the other thing. I think Roman Reigns is going to have a little animosity towards Cody Rhodes when it comes to when he comes back and he's like, "Hey, whoa. What's going on? How are you going to offer him, to be your champion when I've been here? I'm your family." You know what I'm saying? I think that's when it's going to get really interesting when Roman Reigns comes back. That's what I'm waiting for.
Because we don't know what his status is yet, so
I'm sure he's
we'll see
not
what
going to be
happens.
happy with that. I can assure you he's not going to be. He's not going to be too happy with The Rock offering that that position, I guess you would say, to Cody Rhodes.
I just had a bad thought.
Uh-oh.
What if Cody Rhodes says no? Then The Rock goes to Roman Reigns, and we have Cody versus the Roman 3.
Oh no,
No.
nah.
No.
I'm tired of that too, though. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that.
I
No
hope
way,
not.
no more. I don't want to see that.
No more.
That's
no
it.
more.
No.
Maybe.
No
I
more.
mean, there's still the Cody versus Rock. I still would like to see that title defended.
What,
Rock's
Cody versus
title.
The Rock?
Wait, the
Yeah.
people's
Nah.
title or the?
I don't want to see Cody versus The
the
Rock.
real title.
What's that?
Me neither.
The
I don't
people's
wanna see
title or
Cody.
the real
The
title?
People's title. Because there was a whole like you hold my belt if I can hold, a whole weirdness.
Yeah, that kind of got weird. That
But-
kind of got weird when he started. Hey, you want my belt? I'll hold your belt. Yeah, nah, I'm good.
But he didn't come out with the People's
Nobody touches my belt.
Championship this
I
time.
noticed that. That was weird.
Yeah,
But-
he didn't come out with it. He always came out with it until this past episode. So I
It
don't know
made
that
sense,
has
though.
anything to do with it. So
It made sense because he's trying to make Cody up here, and if he brings that title, it's gonna just kind of outshine Cody a little bit.
oh yeah,
Yes.
that's true. That's probably
Yes.
the reason why. Mhm.
You know, he's coming in there with a proposal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's getting real interesting, and I'm trying to let it cook because that's what we do. We let it cook. We put the pot on the stove. We let it boil. You know what I mean? And we just let it cook and see what's going on. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's
It'll
really
get more
it's-
interesting. Yeah, it'll get more interesting once that card started filling up for WrestleMania. We'll get a better idea of where everything's heading.
Yeah. Well, of course, Elimination Chamber is the key to everything once we get there.
No, it
I
is.
mean,
Yeah, that's why I'm excited for Elimination Chamber because
I am too. Yeah.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
All right. Final thoughts from everybody.
No
Joe?
yeet.
You got some final thoughts? Joe's Corner, Cool Collectibles.
What do you got? Did you get anything new, Joe? No, you did. No.
Oh no.
He's saving it.
I don't know, but he certainly does show us a lot of good stuff all the time on our text thread. I'm like, oh man, this guy he got some good stuff.
Yep. All right.
Yeah,
Next
I
up,
don't know yet.
Kevin.
Final thoughts.
Yeah. Anything you want to say?
I know I'm going off topic, but I think I've just been disappointed with this is what I'm really thinking about lately. It's just how poorly booked the mid card titles have been lately for the men's and the women's. It's just been not that good.
I can kind of agree
The-
with that.
Yeah, because Braun Breaker, he hasn't really done much. Shinsuke, you know what I noticed? He hasn't defended his title since winning it. That's unacceptable. That was the Survivor Series, like almost 3 months ago. Not cool. And then even the women's, when they introduced those titles, I had questions. I'm like, are they able to have good storylines, and are they going to be present on TV? And that hasn't been the case. They're losing qualifying matches for Elimination Chamber, so that means they're below other people, and it's just been bad booking for all around. That's my final thoughts on that. I want to talk about that. I know I'm going off topic.
We're gonna have to make another podcast, and we're gonna have to talk about that. We're gonna have to talk
That's a
about
good
that.
Yeah, it's
We're gonna
just
talk
bad booking. Bad
That,
booking.
and we're gonna have to talk about what's going on with the bloodline. Is there any more bloodline or whatever? That's the other
I
thing
brought
you
this
were
up to
talking about.
Ray.
Yeah.
I brought this up to Ray because I noticed. I'm all like, "Is the bloodline over? Is it over?" I think
Kevin
it
seemed
is.
pretty upset about that. He's like, dude,
Yeah, they
What
kinda
happened to the
abruptly ended
bloodline?
it. It's done.
it had me
over.
thinking too. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I
They
was
don't.
like, dude,
If you guys haven't noticed, they haven't said bloodline anything for weeks now. So that's another
Yeah.
thing. That's another thing we can talk about next time.
Because the
So
tribal chief ain't there.
exactly. He's not holding
even
things
then,
together.
man. Yeah, but if he comes back, is it gonna be bloodline? Anything? Who knows?
We'll see.
We will.
All right, fellas. Well, another good episode. We'll see you guys next time. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Check us out on Spotify.
Yes, sir. Or Apple Podcast.
Eats.
He said he wasn't too sure. No, we are on Apple Podcast. Trust me, we're on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. So.
Yeet.